Welcome to the Inglewood Legend YouTube channel. In no way do the content creators and contributors of this channel promote, glorify, vilify, nor rationalize the lifestyle and culture of gang. This channel is only to memorialize and pay respects to family, friends, and others that are no longer with us. I'm sure we all have loved ones that we have lost. Real talk. With that being said, if you like the content videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Let's go.
I want to take this moment to recognize and celebrate the life and memory of Clarence Gant III, or some may know him as Big Clay or OG Klayron.
Rest in peace.
Klayron was born on September 14th, 1966 in the city of Los Angeles and raised in Inglewood, California.
City of champs.
OG Klayron would eventually grow up and become part of the second generation Inglewood family bloods, 77th Street Border Rats. Klayron also had a younger cousin from Inglewood legend Crip that at one point in time I used to run with, and I remember a few times as kids, Klayron would let us roll with him, hitting corners throughout Inglewood, LA, Compton, Watts, shit, all over LA.
All over.
In that brown ragtop 6'9" Chevy he had back then.
True story.
I'm talking about way back, even before Lil Klayron was even born. As a matter of fact, rest in peace to Lil Klayron as well. I remember when that guy was a baby, before he was even born and still in his mama's stomach.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's right. R.I.P. Big Clay and Lil Clay.
Rest in peace.
Long story short, Big Clay would have us hitting corners and riding with him. I remember one time when me and his cousin started banging, he took us with him over there in his hood. He parked, hopped out, and did whatever he was doing. Now at this time, him and his homies knew me and my homie was Crips. But what they didn't know is we was now officially from Inglewood legend Crip. After they found out, a couple of them used to be mad as a motherfucker when we pulled up with Klayron. But Klayron didn't give no fucks. The homie was his cousin, but I'm not. But at the same time, Klayron still showed a nigga love like we was related.
True story.
That's when I first met the guy, Big Dulo from Inglewood neighborhood Pyru.
Rest in peace.
I would see Dulo with Klayron on a regular basis back then. And just like OG Klayron, Dulo was with all the bullshit back then.
What a guy.
Anyway, I remember me, his cousin from legend, Klayron, and his baby mama was in his 6'9" Chevy, flying up 135th, going east. And when we was going through the green light at Van Ness, the drunk driver was coming south down Van Ness and ran the red light and T-boned us. We spent around a couple of times before the Chevy came to a stop. Thank God we was all okay.
Thank God.
And we all made it. Feel me? A little bit after that, some time went by, and me and his cousin from legend started getting a little deeper into the streets, and eventually started seeing less and less of Klayron. If I wasn't in jail, he was in jail. Niggas got older and life got colder. You did?
Real talk.
Klayron also used to hang with one of my OGs from Osage legend, Brother. That was a Damu from Center Park Bloods, 108th Street.
True story.
I remember one day, the homie pulls up to his people's house, parks in the driveway, and tell the homie that's riding passenger to watch his Cadillac while he run upstairs right quick.
I'll be right back.
The homie jumps out, runs upstairs right quick. Then the other homie jumped out the passenger seat, engine still running, with the music still blasting. They say the homie get out the car and started dancing to the music, not paying attention, while the homie Brother and Klayron pulls up.
True story.
They say the homie Brother jumped out his car and ran upstairs too. All this time, while Klayron was sitting in his passenger seat, and with Lil Klayron in the car seat in the back seat. They say Klayron peeped the scene and seen the homie was standing outside the car on the passenger side dancing and not paying attention while the Cadillac engine was running.
Whoa.
So what Klayron do? Klayron hopped out the homie Brother car, grabbed Lil Clay, and crept over to the homie driver's side of the Cadillac, opened up the door, threw Lil Klayron in the back seat with his car seat, strapped him in, and then hopped in the driver's seat and smashed off in the homie Cadillac.
Damn.
Now how he was able to pull that off, I don't know. I had no idea. That was definitely crazy. My memory is kind of bleared on this part. I'm not sure if it was in 2001, but sometime around there, Klayron had got out the pen after doing a stretch. I think he was staying somewhere in Inglewood or close by there at that time. I had linked up with him and caught up on old times and welcomed him home.
What's happening, Clay?
I went my way, he went his. It's crazy because now that I think about it, I never seen Klayron again after that. Not gonna lie, even being from Inglewood Legends, Klayron was another OG I learned some of my gangsterism from.
Real talk.
And it's not too many people I give that credit to. But Klayron being one of those that I can definitely give that credit to, respectfully. So on February 12th, 2013, when I got the phone call that Klayron had got killed,
What's happening?
not gonna lie, it f***ed me up. To me, Klayron was something like fam at one point in time. Always showed me love.
Always.
Never tripped off the fact that me and his cousin was Crips. And not to mention, Crips from one of his so-called rival sets.
Legends.
Like I said, it f***ed me up. But I also know the streets is the streets, and the streets don't love nobody. Don't matter who you is or where you from. Clarence, Gant the third, OG Klayron, or whoever you choose to remember him by,
Rest in peace.
will forever be missed and never forgotten. May you rest well and watch over us, homie. OG Klayron, forever a legend. Forever a legend. Forever a legend.
If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and click share when you're done watching. Good looking out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Real talk. And don't be neck banging in the comments. Now back to the video.
Lad.